Hello, Daniel. How are you?
I'm doing well, Stuart. How are you?
Oh, just dandy. So glad to have you on the show. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for asking me. I appreciate it.
So, Daniel, you're a musician as well.
I am. Yeah, I have been playing piano since I was 4 or 5. I mean, I don't ever remember not playing piano. So.
Well, I have you played piano at Open Stage, and I'm glad to see you perform, and and now we get to see this artistry today, which is wonderful. A whole different style. How long have you been bartending, Daniel?
So I have been here at Note. I'm coming up on 5 years in just a month or two. But I have been bartending probably for 12 years. But I've been in the industry for probably 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody, make sure that you tip your bartender today. That is the name of the segment. And Daniel's Venmo is at Daniel Sheahan. It couldn't be easier. So so go tip him well, tip him often, tip him big, or tip him small. But but do tip. It's just the tip, everybody. So please consider it. Now, you work at Note Bistro in Harrisburg. Is that right?
I do. We are located in Midtown Harrisburg.
Oh, wonderful. Is that where you are right now?
That is where I am right now, yes. There is no one here but me, so that's nice.
I hope everyone will check out Note. The food there is absolutely delicious. How would you describe the food there, Daniel?
So the best way to describe it is European-inspired. So our owner, Ruth, has done a lot of traveling in her time to kind of build Note quite a few years ago. And so the biggest idea was to bring a European flair, but also then give the chef the opportunity to really put his talents and ideas into it. So it's an infusion of the chef's creativity, but a European-inspired bistro.
What are you gonna make today, Daniel?
Yeah, so this is a drink that is on our menu. It's been a staple for quite a while. So I don't ever remember it not being on the menu. So this is called the Casablanca. So if anyone out there is familiar with the French 75, it's kind of along those lines. The only difference really is the St. Elderflower that we put in. But yeah, it's named after the classic movie, of course, Casablanca. So it kind of fits with our retro theme here because we play vinyl and stuff every night. So it kind of fits with our theme of. So yep, this is a Casablanca, and it is served up in a martini glass.
Oh, okay. Grab my martini glass.
Yes. So the ingredients that we'll be working with today will be gin. I actually chose Blue Coat gin. We do serve it here at the restaurant, but it's also in Philly, so it's nice to have some Pennsylvania flair here. So Blue Coat gin, St. Elderflower liqueur, as well as simple syrup, lemon, and then a sparkling blanc for the top of the drink.
Sounds delicious.
All right, so let's get started. So first, if you have a tumbler and ice. And I always put a little bit of ice in the martini glass to chill it while we make the drink.
Oh, good idea. I think it's so classy when bartenders chill the glass.
Yeah, it really does make a difference, especially because a lot of people, especially on hot days in the summer, they sit outside, so they like their drinks extra cold. So this kind of helps with that process of that.
And y'all at Note, you have a pretty extensive outdoor seating area, right?
We do. We're really lucky because we're on the corner, so we have both sides we can work with. So we actually can double the size of the restaurant with our outside seating.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and especially right now, that's great for us because a lot of people just want to sit outside.
Right.
So our tables are actually more than 6 feet apart, more like 8 to 10 feet apart. So without sacrificing outside seating, we can still seat appropriately.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right, so first thing first is we're going to use the gin. So like I said, I chose Blue Coat gin. You will want 3 ounces of that.
Oh, look, Bri, you and I both have Mid-State Distillery gin.
Yes. Another local.
Yeah. I'm making a mess already.
All right, next, the St. Elderflower liqueur.
Okay.
So you're just going to do an ounce of that.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah, I was loving making this drink. It's kind of therapeutic a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That was 3 of the gin, is that right?
It was 3 of the gin and
I messed
1
that up
of the
already.
St. Elderflower.
Okay, yeah, messed that up already. Math is. I was a musical theater major. Okay.
All right, and next we're going to do an ounce of simple syrup. So a side note really quick to make simple syrup, just equal parts sugar and boiling water. Stir it around, let it sit for a few, and that's it.
I was just telling Bri that I bought a whole bunch of extra confectioner's sugar, or rather, I bought a whole bunch of confectioner's sugar at the holidays, and this was a great opportunity for me to use that up.
Yeah.
Because I had all this extra sugar that I'm not going to use at this time of year. Well, I shouldn't. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. And then lastly, you're going to take a lemon, cut it in half, and squeeze that into the drink as well.
Okay. I'm going to have to use my hands. I didn't bring a thingy. Okay. Making a mess, la 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 la. Ooh. Okay, I'm excited.
All right, and next, go ahead and take everything that you just put in the glass, and we're going to put that into the ice and shaker. And just give it a shake. I usually shake about 30 to 45 seconds for this one.
Okay,
right?
My favorite part. Yes. Oh, I'm so afraid it's going to explode.
All right, that's probably good.
Okay.
All right, you can take the ice out of the glass and dump that. And then go ahead and strain everything into the martini glass.
Oh my gosh. This looks delicious. Oh
And make sure you do leave a little room for the sparkling.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some.
I did not do that.
I was excited because it was like, oh, it's the perfect amount. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Pouring out of a martini glass, not as easy as pouring in.
Not as easy, no.
Okay, I'm ready.
And then the sparkling that we use here at the restaurant is Blanc de Blanc sparkling. That looks like pretty much what you have, Stuart. Is that right?
Yeah. We got
that's the exact one that we use.
Yep. Here, I'll be a YouTuber here. Here we go.
Yeah. So that's the one we use too, if you can see.
What?
All right, so then.
Ooh.
Where is it?
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
All right. So then you're just going to top it a little bit with the sparkling. Just a dash.
I'm going to be drinking some wine tonight. What a pity. I'll have to finish off a bottle of wine. Ah! Okay, everything's fine.
All right, good. No one got hurt?
Nope. Okay. The dogs
are just top that off.
Oh my gosh, it's like magic. Yes.
It's beautiful.
And last thing we need is just a lemon twist for the drink.
Okay.
So just one of those.
So do you use a peel then? You just.
Yep, just take the knife and cut the peel, or you can use a peeler if you have that. Just a little one, give it a twist, and drop it in.
Gonna peel some peeling. I just mangled this fruit.
Yeah, mine is the tiniest peel.
That's okay.
It's a great children's book.
Very
the tiniest peel.
The tiniest peel.
And then that is your drink.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's refreshing. It can be dangerous.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh my gosh. This is the new favorite for sure. That's amazing.
This is the drink of summer, as far as I'm concerned.
I love it. It's a drink of summer, and like I said, if you're sitting outside on a hot day, it is so refreshing. You know, a lot of people who don't like gin love this drink, myself included. So
yeah, the elderflower really cut like it. It's I don't know. It makes it so smooth.
It does, yeah. And I think that's the thing we try to do here is with our cocktail list, we try to just make them like when you have a mixed drink, you don't necessarily want to taste just the vodka unless you're getting a regular martini. So I think our whole thing is making them smooth, making them enjoyable so they can be accessible really to anyone. And people who don't even like cocktails end up really liking the cocktails. So.
Wonderful. Well, this is absolutely delicious. I know this will not be the last time that I make this, even maybe tonight. And because especially since I have this entire bottle of Blanc de Blanc to drinky drink.
And you can't let it go bad.
No. That would be a pity. And I'm so appreciative of and Bri, why don't we go ahead and flash that website up here again? Check out Note Bistro in Midtown Harrisburg. Go to their website. And also, please tip your bartender. Daniel's Venmo is Daniel Sheahan at Daniel Sheahan, which is a Venmo. So please tip him well, tip him often, and this is the time. So thank you so much, Daniel, for being with us today. This is a fantastic drink.
It's incredible. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh! Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Enjoy it.